feels so good to be back in this world once again. It's been over 10 months, I think, since my last world update in this world. But things are changing a bit, and I want to come back to this world and like seriously come back to it, because we have some work to do in this world. It has been way too long since I've worked on this world seriously, which is a shame because I love this world. This world's like my baby, you know, and this world is such a central part of my channel. But, like, things just got in the way, and I could talk about that as we're going through the world here. But yeah, let me show you some of the things I've been working on, and then we'll go work on some of our own things. So in here, of course, you may remember the sort of common room here, and then if you went through this door, this used to be just an empty room. Now I've actually finally finished it. It's supposed to be like an indoor garden. I don't exactly know what to call it. Like indoor, I guess, yeah, indoor garden, indoor nursery, greenhouse. It's not really a greenhouse, but yeah, I like how this room turned out a lot. I think it looks really nice. I love using the leaves in builds, and there's something cool about having it inside a house. There's all these different plants and stuff here. Beta Minecraft, it doesn't have like a huge variety of plants, but also like when you get it all together in a room here, it's more than I like realized, I guess. Like saplings, flowers, mushrooms, pumpkins, tall grass, wheat, trees, leaves, sugarcane, missing some things like, I guess, cactus, brown mushrooms, other tree and leaf varieties. But yeah, there's if you're creative, you can do some good stuff with the greenery in this version. Yeah, I like this room. I've added a little carpet here on this like stair landing area. Not sure. Yeah, I guess it's the landing. A little change, but I think it looks quite nice and cozy. And I don't know, I've always loved this stairway here, where you come down and then you look out on the common room. I think it just looks awesome for some reason, and really cool. You do have these windows on the side of the wall here, which are this is something I've done throughout the castle, is have these little like windows to other rooms, and I think it just looks fun. I don't know why, but I like the idea of like looking out and being able to see other rooms in the castle. And this is cool. Like looking in here, I think it looks very cool, and like ooh, what's in that room? Like I want to go explore that room, you know? So I like that a lot. The other thing I've added here, you may have seen it earlier, but we have carpet here in the Great Hall. So I did have this carpet before, and I think there's one over there. Yeah, there is one in front of the fireplace too. But I added these carpets too, which are red and yellow carpets. I think they look cool. I think they look kind of medievally, and they add just like one more color to this room, the yellow, which I think is a good color. So for some reason I don't know how to explain it, but it kind of goes well with the wood, and it just adds like one more nice bright color in here that brings the room a little bit more to life. I don't think I'm going to be adding like much more stuff to this room, because there is a lot going on, and I don't want it to look like too cluttered or too busy. I really like this room. I think it's probably just about good where it is. And then out here, maybe I should have slept first, but hopefully you'll be able to see this. Let me close the gates real quick. Close the gates. This is, if you remember, in my Halloween video, Creepy and Weird Stuff in Minecraft, at the end of that video, I did like a quick world update where I showed off the beginning of this building, where I had like just started to build this building. And that was where it was for like a year and however many months. So yeah, that's how long it took me to come back to this. So that's bad. But yeah, I did finally finish this building. So here we see the side. I think it looks okay. Let me know what you think. I'm not like super thrilled of how it looks, but I do think I think it's pretty cool. I think it's good enough. And if I think of something better, I can always change it. Inside here, it is empty. You can go through here to access the tower. Eventually there will be like stairs up to the top and go out here to go through this arcade here. But yeah, it is like incomplete on the inside. And then up here on this floor, a lot of space, a lot of room. So there's potential here. I don't know what to do with it. That's mainly why I haven't finished the interior. I'm not quite sure what I want to put in here. And I think I may have to finish the other courtyard buildings before I decide what to do with this one. Two possible ideas that I have right now are a mushroom farm or like a servant's quarters. So like it wouldn't have a function. It would just be like sort of a decorative building or like a lore building. I don't know what you want to call it. Or like, yeah, that's where the servants live. It's like a dormitory for them. But yeah, that's basically all I've worked on since the last world update. And you're probably thinking right now, where's the Alchemist Guild? Isn't that the thing we were doing? And yeah, it was. But I have not worked on that for a while. See, the Alchemist Guild, this is unbelievable. I can't believe I actually thought this, but the Alchemist Guild, my original goal to complete that was Christmas 2023. And to be fair, if I had locked in, if I had spent like every hour of my free time working on the Alchemist Guild, I could have completed it. But see, that's the thing. The fact that I like made a deadline for myself, and I was like, okay, you gotta finish this Minecraft build by this time. Like at that point, it did just become like this is a job that I have to do. Like this is a chore, you know. It's like a task that I have to do, and I'm forcing myself to play this game. Like you're not gonna have fun if you're forcing yourself. You cannot force yourself to have fun, especially if there's a deadline. So I think that was just like the fastest way for me to lose motivation on this world. I am absolutely gonna go back to Zweelig, and I'm going to build up the Alchemist's Guild. Because I have so many great ideas, and I think it's such a cool idea. And I already have like lore in my head. It's funny, I don't make lore for all my buildings. Like I don't have lore for my castle. There's no lore. It's just a castle that I live in. But the Alchemist Guild, I'm thinking of like all these cool like little details. Not that much, but it's just funny. I have the lore ready, but the building's not built yet. So yeah, that will be finished eventually. Okay, so the thing that I do want to do here, I want to build up this tower. So these two towers are supposed to be sort of twins. They're supposed to be the same type of towers, same height. Originally, I was planning to add these just because I do feel that I want some a little more towers in the, I guess, skyline of this castle, or whatever you want to call it. So I think it'll look good to have another tower here, because that one does look quite good if you look at the castle from over out there, in the distance over there, or from this side. That tower, I think it does add a lot, just having that in the skyline of the tower. So we'll go ahead and build this. It should be stone, mostly smooth stone. Ooh, I think we may actually need to smelt a lot of stone. It seems like my coffers are empty, my stone coffers. Let me see, do I have any? Yeah, I think I usually put it here, but I don't see any right now. So yeah, we'll grab a bunch of cobble and start smelting some smooth stone. I do use quite a bit of that for the castle. It is always so satisfying when I get to actually use my furnace room and have all the furnaces going. That just looks so awesome. I love it. cactus. Okay, I think it's done now. Yippee! All right, let's see how it looks. So I'm pretty sure I built it the same height. I definitely built it to those coordinates, but then I didn't know how tall the upper part was supposed to be. I think I've built it identically though. So yeah, let's go just take a quick look. Oh man, that looks good. See, it adds so much, because imagine if that was gone and you have this whole section just sort of empty in the castle. Oh man, yeah, and it kind of complements this one too. Oh wow, looking good. Oh, I really like that. Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. So that is done. Now, so the next thing that I'm planning on building is the kennel. That's actually right next to that tower we just built. Oh, where's the zombie? Zombie in here? I wonder if he's down here. Yeah, he is. In the gate access area that I never need to go in, basically. All right. So yeah, the next thing is going to be this kennel here. Oh, actually, there's dogs right here. I should probably tame these dogs right now, because I need more doggies. The lord of the castle needs more hounds. Let's get these bones. Where are you? Okay. Yeah, you can see. Oh, only one bone. Good job. Good dog. So yeah, you can see I already have one of my guys over here. Was there another wolf over here for me to tame? Let me see. Yeah, there's one here. Don't know if there's any others. Grab this guy. 3. Yay. And okay, I think that's probably all the wolves. So yeah, so this is just an idea I had for one of the areas to build in this castle. In this version, you have to get a little more creative, because there's not as many like farms, there's not as many animals, not as many different things to put in your base. Sometimes you just gotta get a little creative with the things that you want to build in your Minecraft base in these older versions. Why are you running away? Come over here. So yeah, 3 dogs. That's a good start to the Lord's kennel here. But yeah, I have this old sign here. You can see it says kennel plus tree. I guess at one point I was thinking of making like a custom tree here or something. We have a tree here, but I guess I was thinking of putting one over here. I honestly don't remember, because this sign was placed so long ago, definitely over a year. So yeah, I don't know about the tree, but we're definitely going to build the kennel here. I'm trying to decide on a design. I think I want it to be kind of an L shape. So I'll have to think of what I can do here. See, this is always the hardest part for me, is starting, because I never know what I want. I'm never quite sure what I want the design to be, and I agonize over it forever. Once I actually start like building it and get like halfway through, then like I start getting all these ideas, and I get like really creative and I have a lot of fun. But starting is always the hardest. I think I need to adopt a new strategy of just doing it, and basically like thinking like, hey, you know, if I really don't like it, I can change it later. It might be a pain in the ass, but I think it's gonna be more fun this way anyways. I've just realized something funny. One of these dogs, I can't actually command him, because I think I tamed him when I was on my other account. So yeah, now I just have a dog who permanently sits here. I think it's the same for my dog who's in here. Yeah, that was from my original account for this world. Yeah, so there's one dog who's not going to be in the kennel. It's this guy. If you remember, he's the guy who almost died in the fire during my world tour. So he actually did save my life, like genuinely. Um, and so he gets the reward of being here inside. He gets to sit down, lounge around, eat as much cake as he wants, warm himself by the fire, but don't get too close. But yeah, I literally cannot make him unsit, so I guess I'll just he can just stay in there. Oh shoot. Oh, frick, I didn't mean to do that. No! Oh my god! I accidentally hit one of them. What the fuck? Oh no, what? Oh my god. You gotta be freaking kidding me. I just accidentally hit the one that like wasn't mine. So my other dogs like aggroed and killed him. Oh my god, that's terrible. What the hell, dude? Why? No. Oh, skeleton attack. He came up from the dungeons. That's so awesome. I guess it's not, oh. Bunch of them down there. Ooh. Yeah, I guess it's not fully lit up. The dungeons is another thing I have to complete. I don't know if I ever showed this off, but yeah, I started building down underground here to make a dungeons and a catacombs area. But yeah, never finished that. So that's another project I'm gonna have to work on here. Oh my god. Oh, I don't have my sword. Fuck. Oh my god. Jump scared me, dude. Wow, I need more wood. I'm gonna need a lot more wood. I actually forgot to replant my trees here, so let's go ahead and do that right now. I'm just gonna bone meal them because I'm completely out of wood right now. I need to I really need to set up like a tree farm in this area. I guess part of me was sort of waiting for the rest of the town outside of here to be built before I started working on that, because like, you know, I want to know how the shape of the other town, the other parts are gonna be, so you know it doesn't like clash or get in the way or anything like that. But yeah, that is something I definitely need eventually. Oh, it actually looks really nice, like from atop the roof too, or atop the walls. I don't know why, I just love it. I love this style of building. It goes so well with the castle. Whoop. Okay, so it's basically done. Yeah, I think I've done all the little finishing touches that I wanted to do. So yeah, I finished the path here. I mean, the whole inner like castle area is supposed to have like a gravel path. Like I started it with this, but then I didn't I haven't done any other part until now. So yeah, I did this path that goes across from this stair all the way down to the gate right here. And there's two little branches here, one going into the door here. So finally have a proper path leading into the keep right here. And then this other sort of side path you can take here goes around onto this little alleyway where you can enter the little kennel. And of course, add some leaves. Gotta add some leaves for decoration, right? And here's the inner doggy area. They have a lot of nice thick grass here. and some flowers. And then we have the interior now here. So this bottom floor is it's a little like storage area, I guess. I was thinking there should be windows down here, but really it's just, since it is just like storage for supplies for the dogs, that's really not necessary. So yeah, I have some stuff here, a little bit of furniture, nothing too crazy in this house, honestly. I should put a bunch of like bones and like pork chops in here as like food for the dogs. This is supposed to be like, I don't know, maybe like some meat or dried meat or kibble for the dogs, I guess. A little bit of storage under the staircase. I love doing things like under staircases. I think it's nice. And up here, we just have the Houndmaster's living area. So, little table, storage chest. I got an ever-burning furnace here, which is always very handy. I love having those. No fire risk. All the warmth of a fireplace with no fire risk. So those are kind of fun. And like a, I don't know what this is. It's, I guess, just like a little shelf or cubby to put things on there. But it looks good. I like the way that looks. And of course, this little bed here to sleep in. And these wooden beams across the roof. I really like doing these. I do these in a lot of builds. They just, I don't know, they add so much. They make the room a little cozier. And I don't know, I love them. I think they look so cool. Then, yeah. This is still... I actually forgot. I was supposed to do this right now. So get access to the tower here. I think I used the last of my wood again. I really need to just go, like, farm a bunch of wood for this world. I run out so much. I use so much, but yeah, it's a very, very important resource, especially in this version, is wood. So I use it a lot for my builds, especially full logs for decorations and stuff. But, yeah, so this is supposed to be... This is supposed to go up there. I think because the top tower is, like... Top tower's kind of, it's, like, in a bit, so I have to do, like, this sort of thing. Except, I want it to be a log here, so gotta go get some logs. But yeah, that's basically the kennel finished, and I think it looks really nice. It's a nice little cozy area. Not super utility based. I mean, the dogs are stored here. Not that I use my dogs that much, but I don't know. I guess now I have incentive to go around and, like, I guess tame some dogs to bring them back for my collection. Just maybe that should be a thing. I should just see how many dogs I can fit into my kennel, but that's also going to be really noisy. And it's probably gonna I'm probably gonna get really tired of it eventually. Hello, dog. And yeah, let's get some pork here. Bring over there. Gotta fill up the little storage area. The dog granary, the dog cellar, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I do think it looks quite nice in the corner here. The tower blocks it a little bit from this angle, which is okay, but like if you're coming in from here, I do think it looks cool, like a little building off to the side in the courtyard. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with it. Quite pleased with how it turned out. I got my favorite song, Danny, playing. Okay, so now we have some bones and some pork in here. I think that's it. Don't know what else I would bring in here. Maybe we should have, I was thinking like maybe we should have like a pig farm area, like a similar concept, but with pigs instead of dogs. I don't have a bunch of saddles there, but of course pigs do despawn in this version, so that's probably not going to work. Oh, I forgot to show you another thing down this alleyway. You can access not just the kennel, but also this tower here. So I wanted a way, just for convenience's sake, there's not really, like, in this area, there's not really a way to get up to the wall quickly. So I just wanted a way over here that you could go in the tower here, then climb up to the top of the tower, which of course gives you access to the wall. So I think that's nice. That's the only time that's only the second time I've put a ladder inside one of these towers. But I think I will do it, like, at certain specific towers periodically. because it's just really convenient. Don't know if I'm going to do it for all the towers, but I probably will for some of them. But yeah, so the next thing probably want to work on is the other side of the castle. There's basically 2 more plots that I need to fill in here. Oh, look how cool it's looking. Oh, the courtyard looks so cool now that the buildings are finished. I love it. Looks great. So, yeah, and we can climb up the roof here. Maybe I should light this up, but I don't know. It's probably... the chances of monsters spawning up here probably pretty low. But yeah, so... basically, there's 2 more plots. There's like this one against this wall over here on the other side of the gatehouse. And then there's that area right over there. And that area is kind of special because that's going to have the final gate I need to build. See, I have a gate on each of the 4 sides of the castle. I have a gate here, the 2 small gates here, and there. But that side of the castle, that let me see. I think that's the southern side. That side should also have a gate. And I have something quite special planned for that side. I think it'll be a fun little project. But yeah, so I have to build a building there. And then also a courtyard building here. I think we're going to start over there because I already have a plan for that one. I don't have a plan for the other one. So go down there and show you what I got. So over here, in this little nook area, the building I wanted to have here is, well, herb gardens. I'm gonna have herb gardens, I think, somewhere around here, and some open space over here, maybe in this little nook, because I don't think there's gonna be anything here. But like in this area, I do want to have. I think I'll have a small like royal library, like the castle library will be here. And this will be the library tower, I guess. If you remember, this tower is a pretty cool tower. I'm pretty happy with it. And it connects to the roof there, so you can walk across on that covered bridge. I think it looks awesome. But yeah, I want it so you can like walk across there, and then maybe a spiral staircase, if I can fit it in there, that goes down and then lets you access the library. But I for this library, I'm not quite fully sure how I'm going to design it, but I want it to be like a smaller, sort of more humble, I guess realistic library. First, because I think that idea is really interesting, because you know in the Middle Ages, books were more rare, so like an actual big library would be probably smaller than we would imagine. You know, it would be a bit more humble than like a grand fantasy library. So that's the first reason I think it'd be cool to kind of have like a smaller, more modest one. The second reason is that in the Alchemist Guild, I'm planning on having like a pretty big library in there. So I just thought it would be cool to like have a contrast of like sort of the more intimate library here as contrasted with like a big grand library in the Alchemist Guild. You know, I don't want to have 2 like grand libraries in this world. I want to have a little more variety if possible. So yeah, that's the next plan. And then what makes it a little special is that it's going to be directly, like, since it's going to be up against this wall, it'll have to have inside access directly to the gatehouse here. So I'm going to do another like double door gatehouse, which is like the type that I have over there and over there. And instead of just going out like straight outside, I want it to go out to a bridge that crosses a lake. So I'm gonna just use either the natural terrain, or I'm gonna expand it out a little bit, dig it a little deeper, and make an artificial lake here, which I'm really excited about. That's a part that I've wanted to do for a long time. I think it'll be really cool to have a lake in here. And so yeah, the gatehouse is gonna come out, and you'll have a really cool bridge that goes across the lake there. I might even make like a drawbridge type design thing. I'm not sure, but yeah, I think that'll be really cool, because I wanted at least one side of this castle to have like a bridge over water. And then the other thing is that somewhere around here, I think I want to make a sugarcane farm, because I do need a big sugarcane farm somewhere in this world, because I'm gonna have I'm gonna have a lot of bookshelves in the Alchemist Guild. You know, not to mention the library that I'm building here. So yeah, I need to start figuring out where all that stuff's gonna go. And I guess probably I'll be back when it's like halfway done or maybe even done. Holy shit. Oh my god. That happened so fast. Okay, I've just now realized this will be a bit trickier to build than I initially expected. Just because I need to kind of build everything at the same time. But really I was gonna start with the library section, but really I should start with the gate because everything's gonna kind of have to be built around that and like around, you know, hiding the mechanisms for the gate. So I need to kind of just figure out where everything's gonna go in here, and then I can build like the library, and then probably I'll have like a gatehouse looking thing on this side of the wall, you know, on the outside side, which also needs to have space for a bridge to be built across, you know, so everything kind of has to come off of the gate itself. But I don't actually remember how. Oh god, I just realized those gates I've built on the other parts of the castle are 2 blocks wide, so I can't really have that. Maybe I need. Oh my god. Yeah, because on that side it's odd. It's like oddly. How do I put this? It's an odd number of blocks, so the center of this wall section is just a single block instead of 2 blocks. So I'm gonna have to choose a different design here. I guess I could just do like a 1 block door. I mean, the other thing I could do is build another portcullis like this, but that takes a lot of space, and also kind of don't want to do it. And also, I feel that it would take away from this main gate if I had 2 portcullises, because this gate is so cool. You know, it's kind of like a centerpiece. It's like the king of the gatehouses in this castle. So I kind of just want this to be the only one. Okay, I've just realized that BoxBlair actually has a tutorial on a 3x3 piston door, which is what I think I could do here. I just need to get the sticky pistons, because I don't know if I have any pistons or sticky pistons. I don't even know how much slime I have. Oh, I have 11 slime balls. Perfect. Okay. I was worried I wasn't going to have enough slime balls to make all the sticky pistons, but I think I need 10 sticky pistons and 2 normal pistons, and then some other stuff. It's actually not that much stuff. Okay. So yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll do a 3x3 piston door, I think. And then and we'll build sort of everything around that. Okay. I think it actually should be done at this point. Our 3x3 piston door. This thing is a beast. It's pretty big. It's not as big as the portcullis, but it does take up quite a bit more space than the double doors I designed. These are just look at this thing. It's so like it looks so crazy. I'm gonna have fun hiding this. But yeah, I'm gonna have to build, and then on this side I'm gonna have to build like big gatehouse type thing just to cover all the redstone. But yeah, won't be too bad. Be kind of fun designing that. Okay, let's get rid of this. And let's actually test this out. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, one more. Just using dirt as a demonstration. I put the sign power here because he has a lever in the video, but I do want to see if I can try to make this like a toggle thing with a switch. But let's just test it with the lever for now. So, okay. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, looks like it works. Oh, that was kind of fun building that. I forgot how fun it could be making redstone stuff. Yeah, that was pretty cool. So, I think I'm gonna replace those with logs. So it looks like, I don't know, it can kind of look like it's a big door, you know, leading into the castle. Okay, perfect. And of course that works just as well. So yeah, it still works. Okay, awesome. That's so cool. All right. All right, so I figured it out. I still have a piston door as one of my gates. I really wanted to have a piston door. So I was trying to figure out how to do it. The one wide piston door I feel like is not substantial enough for a gate into the castle. So I'm really happy for this. BoxBlair saves the day once again. Okay, so I figured out how I can bring the gate control up here to the actual like main floor of the library. I just I've been thinking about how I can implement the toggle thing. I don't know if I can do it, like, if there's really a good way to do it. I may come back one day and change it, but for now, just for ease, I think I'm just going to stick with the single lever. If I ever have to come in from the outside, I don't know. I could potentially make, like, a secret entrance, actually. So if the door is closed and I want to come in from the outside, I have to use the secret entrance. That could potentially be a fun thing to add, actually. But yeah, for now, this will be it. So that's done. And I think I'll just move on to the library now. So this floor right here that you see that leads up to the gate, this is actually going to be the main floor of the library. But yeah, this will be the main floor. I think it's just going to be mainly like one floor, and then there'll be like a trapdoor that leads down here into the redstone axis, which I always do. I always have a convenient place where I can access the redstone for these things. And then other than that, I think maybe I'll have like a small second floor, like a single room that has like an office for someone important. I don't know, like a steward of the castle or something. But other than that, yeah, I think it's just going to be this main floor here. So I'm ready to go ahead and start building this thing finally. Okay, so here is the library actually finished. Yeah, I'm actually really quite happy with how it turned out. It's probably my favorite thing I've built so far in the castle courtyard. One of the weird things that sort of emerged as I started building it is I have this, you know, sometimes I do like the lower stone floor and then the upper floors are the like half timber looking thing. But this time I have like a very short lower floor, except it's actually not that short because if you go down, it's actually a full floor. And like if you go down like here, there's sort of a, I don't know what you call it, depression. And then you can see actually the full size of it. Yeah, here is like on a side is like a little like lowered courtyard garden type thing. I'm actually really happy with how it's turned out, but we'll see it later. So yeah, it's like a half basement floor. It's kind of odd, but I actually really like it. And I think it turned out well, and it looks kind of cool. I think to have this stubby little first floor, and then you kind of have the 1.5 floor on top of it, which is like the main first floor. But yeah, I think that's cool. And I have these little like windows to the basement. I think those are really cool. I don't know why, but I just really think that kind of like basement window design is really fun. I really like that. So yeah, you enter here, go up these little stairs onto a little porch type thing. Library and scriptorium. So go inside here, and it's quite a nice little roomy building. Again, it's more of a sort of modest, grounded library. Not that everything in this world has to be, you know, realistic or grounded or whatever, but I just liked the idea of that. I thought it sounded fun to try to make something like that. As books in the Middle Ages were pretty rare and expensive, as I understand. So, you know, even a collection of books like this is quite is quite opulent. So yeah, we have the main library area here with these big, tall bookshelves, lots of books. In here is just the access to the tower that connects here. So if you remember that tower that has a bridge from the roof of the castle keep, you can walk over to the top of that tower and take this stair down into the library, or vice versa. Little desk here. There are desks all over this entire area. There's lots of little desks and some chairs. Over here, there's a little sneaky ladder here that takes you up to this like mezzanine or balcony type thing that's halfway up. Some more bookshelves and a little seat here. Maybe a more like quiet reading area. I know I mentioned, I think I was originally going to do like an upstairs office for some sort of like head scribe or someone. Where's that spider? That's really bugging me. Problem with the open redstone is these creatures keep getting stuck in there. Really bothering me. Yeah. Serves you right. So yeah, I the shape of the thing just kind of meant that like I had to nix the idea of the upstairs office. Like I couldn't really figure out a good way to implement it. The shape is very kind of wonky in this place, but I think it did turn out okay overall. You walk over here, and you do have these stairways down into the book cellar, which we'll get to in a second. Another bookshelf, some little desks and chairs here. I guess this is the main scriptorium area, even though there's only 2 desks. But yeah, scriptorium is where, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's where like medieval scribes would go to do their scribing. They would like copy books, right? Make copies of books and stuff. So yeah, and then we have the bookseller down here. I don't think booksellers are a real thing. I just came up with that term, and I think I thought it just sounded kind of cool. I have a bookseller. Ooh. So we're down here into this nice little basement area. I really like this floor. I don't know why. It's kind of like half underground, but then half not. So here's those basement windows I was talking about. I imagine they like store some extra supplies down here and also have some more books. I really like how this is a little like, what do you call it? Alcove here. I don't know why, I just find that so cozy and nice. But yeah, so there's a few different places you can go. First of all, here, this is cool. The right under the stairs is perfect. It fits perfectly. You have the access to the redstone. Obviously, when this is all covered up, it'll be harder to access that redstone. In case you need to do any, I don't know, maintenance, something stops working for whatever reason. Out here, you can go out into that garden we saw earlier. So you can walk up here if you wanted. You can go out there and then walk up back into the castle's main courtyard. Yeah, it's a little like mini courtyard. It kind of like calls back to that lowered courtyard over there, except it's just like a miniature version with this nice fountain. I think that's really nice, and it has some more desks if you want to do some work outside and it's a nice day, you know. So that's pretty nice. I like that. This wall is kind of weird because it's, you know, it's like just like empty. You know, all the stuff's like over here and this wall is kind of just empty, but I can't really do anything because all the redstone's behind here. So I don't really know what to do here. Like I can't dig in and like make it give that like these alcoves, because then I'll be digging into the redstone, and I don't really want to like put stuff in front of it because then that'll make the corridors a little smaller. I could do that, but kind of like how wide it is right now. One thing I was thinking is maybe I could just put like paintings or like quotes from famous literary people, you know, authors and stuff. Maybe something like that. I don't know. But yeah, over here, just some more little details and a final door into another little courtyard outside area. Though this one's like much more hidden. It's very private. It's kind of like a sneaky little area. Really the only other way to see this place is if you're on top of the wall and you look down here. But yeah, I think it's kind of cool. Just like a little hidden private garden for the scribes to come if they really just want to like have some peace and quiet. They just relax out here. Something like that. I think that's really cool. But yeah, I think that's everything for the library and scriptorium. I am going to add some more stuff in here eventually, just little details pertaining to other things I want to do in this world. But yeah, I guess I can show the this is a part that I thought of. So there's the gate, there's the 3x3 piston door, but I thought like it would be kind of weird to have that as like the actual door straight directly into the library interior. So I also have this like interior door. So I imagine like this is like a finely carved door for the library itself, and then that's the actual like full-on, you know, castle defensive gate. I think that makes a little more sense. And you have this little like almost like a sort of mud room here. And then this isn't really that interesting, but I guess I'll show it off. There's a little sugarcane farm I set up really quick over here just to get all the sugarcane. And it is like really effective. Like sugarcane, I didn't realize it because I don't grow a lot of sugarcane in this world. But sugarcane grows like really fast, like insanely fast. And this thing has gotten me a lot of sugarcane in a not so long period of time. I've gotten a lot of sugarcane. And this is just the stuff that I don't have like over there. I also have like, you know, all the sugarcane I used for the books on the bookshelves, which are not cheap. A stack of sugarcane only gets you like, I think around 9 bookshelves. Yeah, bookshelves are not cheap in terms of either sugarcane or wood. Which it's funny. I always go back and think of Gory's library. If you haven't seen it, Gory, he's one of the people on Back to Beta. But a while ago, he posted a video on YouTube of this library he built in Beta Minecraft, and it's so insane. It's so massive. It's crazy. I cannot imagine how much wood and sugarcane it took him to build that thing. It's really crazy. So yeah, I got a lot of stuff from this. One day, I think I will come back and I'll have to make this kind of a better farm. At least like give it some sort of decor. If not, make it like a semi-auto farm, you know, where like it pushes it with either pistons or water or whatever. I do want to build a gatehouse here, the bridge and the lake, as I was talking about, but that's going to take a while, and I think I have enough for a video right now. I don't want the video to be too long or take too long for me to make. So I think this will be like an episode ending here, and then maybe next time I'll finish that, depending on what I feel like working on that day. But yeah, that should be really cool. I'm excited for that. But hey, we got some courtyard. We finally are filling in the courtyard of this castle. It's been empty so long. I mean, this world, I haven't really worked on it for a long time, so it feels good to get back into it, and I'm really enjoying myself. I quite like the buildings that I've built here. Especially the library, I think, looks quite handsome. Quite a good looking building from like this angle. I love like the half timbering. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. How the hell did you get in here? There are actually like there's some sort of spots in here where mobs can spawn. I'm not sure. It might be those corners. But like I don't want to light it up. I like the gloominess of that corner. So yeah, occasionally mobs will spawn in here. That's just like that's a problem of this thing. But yeah. Well, that's basically it for this episode. For this video, or whatever you want to call it, this chapter in the legend of Dialco's world. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. I will surely keep working on this world in between other videos. I want to do other videos. I don't want to just do this world, but yeah. I'm excited for more stuff in this world and get some things done. Quick little announcement before I go. I just wanted to let people know about a beta 1.7.3 server that people can join. This is the Elder Cow server. It was set up by some people from my Discord. They just got together and decided to set up like a server to play on together. This is not something that I made or that I run. I don't really have any hand in running it, but I do have it as sort of like my unofficial Discord server, Minecraft server, like Dialcord fan server. So I will put a description, or not a description, I will put the link to their Discord in the description of this video. You can join them, join there, and then ask them about hopping on the server there. I am technically on that server, but I mostly just hop on to look around, like very rarely. I don't really play on there. So it's mostly for people to just play, if you want to play beta Minecraft with some other people. I know a lot of people look for servers like that all the time. So yeah, there's an option for you. Just make sure you're respectful. Make sure you don't grief or do anything bad, or I will find you.